to go. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. Would you even care? And I'm feeling, and I'm feeling. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask bound? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell of love. And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see that these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I'm feeling that you feel safe. Where you going to tomorrow? Where you going with a mask bound? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell of love. When the dogs devour her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. When the dogs devour her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it.
How's everybody doing? One thing. Beat on Stone Temple Climbing for the Soul.
Where you going to tomorrow?
All right.
Where you going with a mask bound? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell of love. When the dogs find her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it,
Start.
to find it. When the dogs find her.
All right. So how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Can everybody hear me? I think so. All right. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, everybody can hear me? I don't know. Yeah, cool. So hold on. All right. All right. All right. All right. So today um, yeah, I was going to do this last week, but I had a little issue. Well, it wasn't little actually, personal issue with my. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, I wasn't able to do the live show and the raffle that I wanted to do. So I am going to do it right now. Yeah, sure. More volume, Marco. How do you think the COVID fear is going to drive the market? Hi, Zach. How are you? Well, mate, it's going to crash the market. Hey, Adam. Hi, Orlando. Can you take a look at silver? Yeah, sure. We will take a look at metals, at the whole 9 yards. I don't have the music anymore, mate. Hey, Orlando, can you take a look at silver? I do not have the music anymore. Don't you like um, Stone Temple Pilots? Don't you dig my music? Right, so the way that this is going to work, right? So one lucky trader, one lucky viewer is going to win 1 month of my VIP group for free and um, a one-to-one coaching session with me. So, Marco, I don't know if you are new to my shows, but I am not your personal technical analyst. So, whenever someone or whenever someone tells me, or just types Euro USD or gold, whatever, I don't pay attention to that. In fact, I hate it. Why don't you tell me what you're looking at? Why don't you tell me your levels? Stephen, this is for you too. Fuck that. Tell me what you're looking at, right? Because I'm not going to do the work for you. Right. Hi, Marcos. How are you? All right. So let's start with. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, right? But it's true. Hold on. Let me light my candle. I don't have a lighter here. This candle is. It's
So just a heads
called.
up, just under 4 minutes to the bottom of the hour. Reminder: ECB's the cause is speaking again as an economic and
Here it came up. This candle is called Salted Ocean Air. Right. So the only we pay you to tell us, well, fuck that. You don't pay me. You don't pay me at all, mate. If you are a VIP, if you are a VIP member, you are paying to be part of that group where I share my trades. Now, if you think by paying 35 pounds a month you have access to me, well, you are utterly mistaken, right? And actually, um, I'm not gonna do that. But we pay you 2 tells, right? Go pay someone else, mate. I don't know. In fact, why don't you do the work, right? Um, well, having said that, this is my first trade of the week. I didn't get triggered on this short. Now, let me explain to you my thought process on this trade. Well, I already sent you the video, right, on my thought process. But I wanted to tell you about the no trade zones. Hey, Rush, how are you, mate? So the no trade zones to me are the zones where price has been just ranging, right? Non-directional zones. Right, that's funny. You're losing trades. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I am up 2.2% um, on the past 2 weeks. Maybe you don't know how to trade. Maybe you're trading too big. Maybe, I don't know. But you need to, I mean, if you are losing money, mate, that is on you, not on me. I am up 2.2% on the past 2 weeks. If you are down, that is because of you. You need to, you know, yeah, I mean, if you can, I mean, if you want to cancel your subscription, go ahead. I do not give one single fuck about it, right? People that are here and are paying for my services, um, know why they are here. And if you feel, and if you take this personally, well, go ahead and look somewhere else, you know. I don't need you. So my rationale behind this trade was this, right? Just look at the open, right? Just look at the open on Sunday. The market opened. Let's have a look from Friday's close. Shit, that's not it. From Friday's close to Sunday's open, I mean, the market opened about 0.30% to the downside, right into that no trade zone, right? And what I liked about this setup was a weak pound, right? I was looking for weak pounds. I'm sorry, I was looking for a weak pound and was looking for possible shorts on the pound, right? And also what I like, I'm gonna show you the 50-minute chart too because that also was something that I digged about it. Um, the today's highs were clearly being respected in the sense that sellers were jumping in here. But again, this is why this was my no trade zone because price was just utterly ranging here. Non-directional price action is a an equity killer. So, right, having said that, I'm going to show you the daily chart. On the daily chart, this level is massive. The 170.50, I'm sorry, the 170.50 or so. Just look at this massive base. This is historic base from the beginning of May until the beginning of July. The last time the price was trading here, we saw this market drop about 2.17%. Now, the thing that concerns me a little bit is this Friday's close, right? This candle closed above this range, I'm sorry, above this level. But given the fact that um, we had such a bearish open on Sunday, I decided to place those sell stops actually at the 160. Well, it doesn't matter, right? A little below today's lows at the 169.60 or so, I think. Yeah, I didn't get triggered on my shorts, right? And price is still ranging, right, inside my no trade zone. Now, if sellers, if sellers are strong enough to break with the lows, and if you notice here on the hourly, right, a clear bear trap was printed in the sense that traders that place their sell orders way too close to the lows are, got trapped and eventually are going to get stopped out or did get stopped out if they placed their stop losses below the previous highs. Now, this trade idea is still very much alive. I'm still holding those, not holding, but I haven't deleted those sell orders. And yeah, I mean that's a rationale, right? So that's the first trade that I have placed this week, and what I'm looking for are US dollar longs. Now, why? Let me just delete this drawings because I want to show you why. Let's have a look at the chat first. Um, Thank you, Jahil. You need minions or idiots who don't hold your signals accountable. Yeah, thank you. I mean, best of luck to you too. Hi, what's your opinion on US dollar Japanese yen? I changed to bullish bias, daily demand zone, mitigated and just waiting on candle closure for confirmation. Right, let's have a look at that. At that. You know, the other market that I am looking at is the Japanese yen, right? I was going to go through that Japanese yen later, but let's go ahead and do it right now. So, yeah, I'm looking for shorts too on the Japanese yen, right? The main reason is this. This is the Japanese yen basket, FXCM's Japanese yen basket, pretty much the same as the DXY for the USD, right? So basically, price is rejecting this previous base. If you remember, at the beginning of October, we took a massive short on the Japanese yen by buying the pound yen on this breakout, right? On this, I mean, it's clearly a crash. So I'm looking for possible shorts. Now, it is not the best setup, but by looking at the hourly, let's have a look at the hourly, right? Actually, the 2 hour chart. By looking at the 2 hour chart, not only we are retesting this previous level, but we are also retesting a structure, right? And what I like about this possible shorts is that the 161.8 of the previous move down um, confluences with that level, right? And confluences with the rejection. So the 161.8 of this previous move down is basically targets for short-term longs, right? Now, this move to the upside is very, very strong. That's one of the reasons that I haven't placed a short order on the Japanese yen. The other reason is that we are clearly in a bullish structure, right? So this would be, in fact, a possible mean reversal on the Japanese yen, which is not given, right? Having said that, the other reason that I haven't placed any any short or sell orders on the Japanese yen is because I cannot find any good setups, right? So, right, clearly the pound yen is not a buy, right? If you want to short Japanese yen, you are going to want to buy the pound yen, buy the euro yen, buy the Aussie yen, CAD yen, US dollar yen, whatever, right? So clearly there is absolutely no setup here, given the fact that my validation level would be above today's highs, but this is basically the same level that price broke with on Friday. Now, Euro Yen, I don't even look at Euro Yen. I don't like it. Um, the uh, the possible short on the Japanese yen that I'm looking at could be a long on the Aussie yen. Now, why? Friday's candle was extremely bearish, of course. Let's have a look at the range of this candle. About 2.8%, 2.85% from high to low. But this level, the 80.66 or 80.70 is holding, right? Now, on the 4 hour chart, on the, let's just delete all of the drawings. On the 4 hour chart, I mean, yeah, there is absolutely no setup actually. Uh, the gap. Sunday's gap has been filled, but let's just have a look at ranges, right? Um, I would want. My validation level would have. Should be above the 81 or 40 or so. So we're talking about 97 pips to the upside with a 100 pip stop loss. So yeah, the risk to reward ratio on this possible setup is a no go. CAD yen, again, same story. So there, even though there could be a mean reversal on the Japanese yen, technically speaking, right? There's no setup for me to get involved in the market. Now, having said that, um, so you have a bullish bias on the U.S. dollar Japanese yen, right? Same thing, same thing. Uh, I don't know where. Let's have a look. Daily demand zone mitigated and just waiting on candle closure for confirmation. But what time frame are you looking at for that candle closure? Uh, um, yeah, just have a look at the forward chart, right? And this is my opinion, right? This is my opinion. The 4 hour chart price, current price, just way too close to this previous base. So, what I would want to see here is just a break, a clean break, right? A retest of that 113.75, 113.80 level, maybe to look for possible longs on a much better risk to reward ratio. But right now, sadly, I don't see any setups on the Japanese yen. Right. Let's have a look at the chat. Do you have any favorite currency pairs, or do you recommend any specific currency pairs for beginners, or it doesn't make a difference of what pairs you're trading? Well, that's a loaded question, mate. So I don't have a favorite currency pair, right? That's the wrong way to look at this. What you are doing here is you are trading currencies, right? You're trading, I'm sorry, you're trading currencies. Currency pairs are just the vessel, let's call it the vessel, for you to be able to trade a currency, right? If you look at what I just did, right, uh, I'm looking at the Japanese yen. This is just the Japanese yen. And I'm looking at possible sales, hold on the Japanese yen, right? Um, yeah, let's go to the hourly. I'm looking for possible sales on the Japanese yen, right? Possible sales on the Japanese yen. Now that I have an idea, right, a trade idea, I go to my currency pairs, which are the instruments that I use to trade a currency, right? So no, I don't have a favorite currency pair. Um, I do have a favorite currency. I mean, I'm basically most of my trades, 80, 75, 70% of my trades are US dollar based. And I also trade the yen and the pound. That's it, right? That's why I rarely trade the Aussie USD, the New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar, etc. Because what I'm looking at is the US dollar and the Japanese yen and the pound. Wow, the US Turkish lira. I don't even have it here, mate. I don't trade that. So the correct way to go, you know, the correct way to see this or to to start with is focus on one currency, right? My advice would be to focus on the US dollar, right? Learn everything you need to know about the USD. Read about monetary policies. If you don't know anything about global macro, educate yourselves because, yeah, even though our entries are based on technical analysis, or bias is based on fundamentals. And what drives these markets um, is monetary policies, right? Not only that, but basically. Um, but yeah, I mean, just going through currency pairs and looking for setups on a technical basis, it's not going to be profitable in the long term because if you don't understand what you're trading, for example, if I'm looking, let's have a look. I mean, for example, right? Yeah, let's grab this. I don't know, whatever. This is the pound yen, right? Let's imagine that this is a massive, massive support zone. So, because it's a massive support zone historically, and let's imagine the price has bounced from this zone 10 times in the past 2 years, yeah, the probability of price bouncing from this zone today is high, right? But if you take that trade on technicals only, right, and you don't look at, first of all, the economic calendar, if there is a high impact event from the Bank of England or the Bank of Japan, or even the US, or even the Federal Reserve, right, or I don't know, job numbers or whatever, right? Um, Price could move against you very harshly, and you would not understand why. So my advice is just focus on one currency. Focus on the USD. Yeah, focus on the USD. Read about it. Go back in historic price action on the DXY. This is the US dollar currency index. This financial product gives you a gauge on how the US dollar is trading. And yeah, understand why it's adding at the moment, etc. So yeah, having said that, let's have a look at the US dollar. Um, yes. Why don't we have a look at the USD? So what I dig about the US dollar is the what's a buy stop? Wow. So I mean, there's a ton of different ways to enter the market on a trade, right? The most easy way is just to buy or sell at market at current price, right? A buy stop or stop orders, right? A buy stop is an order that you place to buy above current price. A sell stop is an order you place to sell below current price. A buy limit is an order that you place to buy below current price. And I mean, just Google it, mate. How do you think the COVID fear is going to affect the USD? I don't know. We're going to have a look at that. No, Jason, I cannot check oil unless you give me your thoughts about it. I know. I mean, I already did it. I know what I'm waiting for. I know what I'm looking for. But I'm not gonna do the work for you. Why don't you tell me what you're looking at? What levels you're looking at? You looking to buy? You're looking to sell? Whatever. What have you read? I don't know. But just don't. I mean, if you ask me to look at a market for you, I'm not gonna do it. So let's have a look at the USD. Right, so this is the 2 hour chart on the DXY. Let's have a look at the daily. And why was I looking? Yeah, so what I think about this is that these candles, which was the candle, the hourly, I was looking at the hourly actually. This last candle, last 1 hour candle of last week, extremely bullish close, even though the DXY or the USD closed negative, right? This candle is super bullish, super bullish. Now, this market or the USD opened higher too, open higher. The gap hasn't been closed. I don't pay much attention to gaps, I don't care about that. What I do is I do pay attention to levels, and What I dig about current price action is this: price is holding above these previous highs and this previous low. I mean, above this level. Anything above this level to me is bullish. I am not. I haven't placed a buy order on the US dollar yet. Just because if we look, I mean, I don't look at the lower time frames, but I'm going to show you just so you understand why I haven't placed an order. The reason that I haven't placed an order to buy USDs is because of this, right? This is today's range. This is today's price action since the open on Sunday. And as you can see, this is clearly a no trade range, right? A non-directional range on a daily basis. So what I'm looking for is a break of today's highs. Even though this spike high broke with what was today highs before, um, I wasn't going to take it. Also, let's go back to the hourly, right? Let's go back to the hourly. This is actually my no trade zone, mates, right? um, Below the 96.40 to 96.42 level, and yeah, the 96.10. So this is my no trade zone. Bam, bam. So for me to look for buys, I would look for buys. I'm sorry. When and if price breaks with this level, consolidates above it, and then I would look for buys. What markets would I be looking for buys on the USD? Now that's the other issue, right? That's the other problem. Uh, all US dollar or all possible um, US dollar longs or all possible or all the markets that I trade the US dollar on are heavily overextended, right? So basically, buying USDs would be looking for shorts on the Aussie US dollar, on the New Zealand versus the US dollar, on the Euro USD, on the pound versus the US dollar. Now, as I mean, if you follow me or if you have been following me for a while, you know that my go-to market when it comes to US dollar trades is the US dollar Mexican peso because of hello, who's a good boy? My dog is here. Hold on. Every morning, my dog comes here to say good morning. Oh yes, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Right, it's the US dollar Mexican peso. Why? Because of the difference in strength between these two currencies. So a big move on the US dollar is going to yield massive moves on this market. But if you look at the chart, again, a super overextended move. Definitely not a buy. And absolutely no setups to buy this market. US dollar, Singapore dollar is another one that I dig, but again, overextended and closing on some heavy levels if you look at the daily. So again, even though by looking at a single currency, we could have uh, strong moves on the breaks of these two no trade zones. I do not have a setup to go and pull the trigger just yet. Just yet. Right. Oil. Right. Fuck. Let's have a look at oil. So last week I said this VIP trade. Personally, I closed this trade at break even, right? But some of my VIPs really took this market for a ride, right? I closed it at break even because I was not going to be in front of my computer due to, um, you know, uh, well, you don't need to know why, but I wasn't going to be in front of my computer, so that's why I closed it at break even. But my rationale behind this trade was very clear. The USD is going to flood the market with 50 million. Um, barrels of crude oil from their reserves within the next months. Um, uh, you know, um, the new variant of the this virus, the COVID, spiking up in Africa, and then on Friday, new cases were found in the UK. I don't know if in the US, etc. That that completely and utterly destroyed this market. And the reason is because uh, fears of fears of a new variant of this virus. Um, Let me rephrase that. The reason that we saw this big crash on crude oil was because of that, right? This new variant, and of course, energy policies from the U.S., etc. But I don't think that that was the real trigger. The real trigger was the news on the new variant being found worldwide. Now, why? And if you remember, during the pandemic, oil prices crashed, and oil futures went negative for the first time in history. And I mean, no one knew that futures could go negative, right? But apparently they can. It's quite obvious. But the thing about this is that a new variant being found worldwide that cannot be beaten. I don't know if it can be beaten with the current vaccines. I don't know. I have no idea. But the thing about this is that cases spiking, death toll spiking, new variants found being found worldwide. That leads to believe that this new variant is really spreading. So um, that brings fear into this market in the sense that we might go back and we might go back to lockdowns, etc., which I don't think is going to happen. But the markets really do not appreciate that kind of uncertainty. That's why prices crashed the way they did. At the moment, I see absolutely and utterly no setup to do anything here. Getting involved in this market right now, to me, would be burning money. So, let's have a look at the 4 hour. Having said that, let's have a look at the 4 hour chart, right? Um, yeah, I mean, all right. This is where I would love. Actually, I'm going to put on an alert here. Hold on. I'm going to call it Big Short. Right. So, uh, this level, the 75.50. Remember, this is a CFD, so it is not the futures price, and price in CFDs differ from broker to broker. So, don't take this number um, as a given. Look at the chart on your broker and find these lows and these lows. Maybe the 75, 60, I don't know. But what I would love to see is price rallying towards that 75.50 in this chart, of course, clearly rejecting this level. And here is where I will look for shorts in crude. Yeah, I'm still midterm bearish in this market, and here is where I am going to short it. And of course, my VIPs are going to get that trade. Um, hey, having said that, if you want to be part of the VIP team, just click the link below, right? I'm not gonna do the raffle if I don't see a hiking number, so I'm gonna invite everybody else. You know, And actually, I don't even know how I'm going to do the raffle. Why don't you give me ideas? Yeah, maybe I'll ask a question. I'll ask a couple of questions, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I am going to ask a question. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to answer it, and I'm going to choose the best one. All right. Now that's oil. I'm a little bit tired. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So the GPP cat is actually, yeah, I mean, it's not going my way, but it's rejecting today's low highs, which is cool. So look at the news. I mean, there's nothing big today, right? Let's have a look. No, there's nothing big today. Um, let's have a quick look at equities, shall we? And after that, let's do the Raffle. Yeah, because I've been live for 41 minutes. Uh-huh. So, uh, now this is cool, but I don't know. Yeah, no. Wow. So this is cool. Let me just delete this. For the past couple of weeks, no. Yeah, for the past couple of weeks, I was looking at the Dow, right? I actually bought a Dow here, and I closed it very quickly here at, I don't know if it was on this bounce or on this bounce, but I closed it here at the reaches of these lows when I saw a failure of more bullish momentum, right? Now, uh, this is quite interesting. Have a look at this. This is quite interesting. So, um, yeah, this is quite interesting. So this could be the next power buy zone. I don't know why some of my lines are super thick and the other ones are not, but it doesn't matter. So this could be the next power buy zone. But the thing about this is that this impulse to the downside is so heavy that I would rather sell a rally than buy this, if you can call it dip. Um, yeah, so it all depends on today's open. But this is the level I'm looking at. I'm actually going to put on an alert here too, because this could be a massive short, big short again. This could be a massive short. The S&P 500, however, um, yeah, the S&P 500 did not reach my power buy zone at the 45, 50 level or so. No, I haven't gone through metals. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. All right, I'll do it, very quickly. Then I'll do the raffle. Um, I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm doing the raffle then. So the S&P 500 has not, or did not hit my power buy zone. And the Nasdaq, that's another beast, has not hit my power buy zone, which is the 15,700 level. I don't think it will. But the Dow is looking super good for shorts here. I'm gonna wait for US volume yeah, to show or to uh, yeah. I'm going to wait for pre-market volume and of course the open. Very possibly this market is going to rally, but this is the level that I would be looking for shorts. Um, and I mean, stay tuned because these. I mean, if I see a possible short here, it's going to be very fast and possibly at market. So stay tuned to that VIP group. Right, metals. Absolutely nothing to do here in gold. This is a no trade zone to me, right? I am, however, um, looking for buys, possible buys. Just I mean, just have a look at this forward candle, right? On Friday, right? Price action really gives you all the information you need. No, actually, no, it doesn't give you all the information you need, but it gives you a lot of information, right? So there's tons of buyers placed here at the 1770 level, right? Big rejection. Let's have a look at what happens today. Price might come back to retest that 1770 level, on which case be able to uh, um, we might be able to look for buy. Actually, no, I wouldn't buy that 1770 level. I would look for buys at the 1760 level, maybe. But my preferred buy zone is a break of the 1815. So basically this, a clean break of the 1815 and a retest of that 1815 to 1810 and that weekly pivot, and here's where I would look for buys. Silver. Oh, yeah, I got stopped out on that long in silver. Nah, no, I didn't get triggered. Have a look at that. I remember I did not get triggered on this long in silver. That was cool. That's why I use pending orders or stop orders. Now, silver is different. On the long term, still looking for buys in this market, but it's a completely different trade idea. Um, I'm just looking. I'm gonna show it again. I've been showing you this for a while, but I'm gonna show you again. So basically, what I'm looking at here is a rally from these lows at the 1185 or so. Just have a look. From the lows to the highs, we're looking at a 155% move, right? So all of this choppiness right here, I look at as a bullish flag, right? Possible bullish flag. So I'm looking for buys at the lows. I'm still looking for buys at the lows for a possible break of this bullish flag that I'm telling you about, this rectangular. So why? Because of the potential to the upside, right? Unlike gold, all-time highs in silver. I'm not saying that we're going to get to all-time highs, but I'm just going to show you from current price action, all-time highs is about 110% on a 110% move or a shit ton of pips, right? So that's why I'm still looking for buys in silver, but uh, at the moment there is absolutely no buys for me. Where I would look for buys is again at the retest of these lows at around 2164. So right, so that shit. I'm sorry. So that is that. Let's go ahead and let's do the wrap up. So the winner of this raffle is going to win 1 month of for free on my VIP group, uh, and uh, one session, one-to-one session, coaching session with me. Now, oh, hold on, let me just invite everybody else. I'm gonna send another message. I mean, I really don't care if the winner just logged into the show, you know. But I do think that you guys that are always on my shows are going to have a higher probability of success on this raffle because uh, you've been listening to me for a while. So I don't know what. I mean, I'm looking for an emoji. I don't know. Fuck it. I'll use this one. Shit. All right. So I don't even know what question I'm going to ask. Yeah. Hold on. Right, so I'm sending this message, and I'm gonna give people 3 minutes or so to log in, whilst I think about the question I will ask. Oh, actually, what the fuck? I should be prepared for this, really. um, it has to be trading related. Um, right. So let me think for a little bit, right? Whilst I give everybody um, some time to join. Again, this is going to be one question. I am going to give you 5 minutes to type your answer. Please be concise. If your answer is more than 2 lines long, I will not read it. Um, right, I know what I'm going to answer. Okay, so here is the question. Here's the question. Do I have some? I think I have some. Here's the question.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Right. So, again, let me just remind you of what you are competing for. 1 month of my VIP group for free. If you are already a VIP member, you're not going to win 1 month for free, right? But you can still participate to win a one-on-one coaching session with me. So on this coaching session, you can ask me anything you want regarding my trading. But what I would advise is that for the winner on this session is that we go through your trades to find leaks, to find unprofitable setups, unprofitable markets to increase your win ratio. So here we go. The question is this. How how can how do you know with extreme accuracy the probability of success of the setups that you trade? How can you know with extreme accuracy the probability of success of the setups that you trade? Right. I am going to give you 5 minutes to answer that question. Type it on the chat. Don't go more than 2 lines long because if you go more than 2 lines long, I won't read the answer. I just go to the next one. Uh, I'll give you guys 5, 10 minutes, whatever. I'll play some music for you if you want. Fuck yeah, I'll play some music. I am going to play some music for you, some blues. And I will choose the best answer, right? And answers with only one word also are going to be eliminated. Go ahead, mates. I mean, it's 1 month of my VIP group for free and a 1 hour one-to-one session with me for finding leaks in your trading. Go! I'll be back in 5 to 7 minutes.
ask you, why'd you do that anyway? You know, I thought things were fine just yesterday. Woman, you've gotta tell me, what's going through your head? You know, I can't spend one more night, sleeping in this lonely bed. You know, I lay here thinking about what you did. You know, I know it was wrong, baby, but I'm ready to forgive. Baby, you've gotta tell me what's going through your head. No, I can't spend one more night. Ooh, sleeping in this lonely bed.
All right. So let's have a look at the answers. First of all, I need to thank Jail for being here for an entire hour. Thank you. I dig that you're here for an entire hour listening to me, mate. So let's have a look at the answers. Uh, enter the trade after retest, after breakout. No, back test and forward test. That is the correct answer. keeping a journal and back testing your setups is the correct way to understand the math behind um, your system or I mean your trading, right? Doing that on all the markets that you trade because the probability of success of a setup is not going to be the same from market to market. So that is the correct answer. By backtesting, confirming, and retesting, check breakout and retest, breakout and retest, nope. Technical and fundamental align, yeah, I mean uh, that is obviously needed. The trade trigger, stop loss, and price target management, nope. Be patient, objective, rules based. That that is not correct. Backtest, retest, and find support and resistance. Find support and resistance. Uh, I mean, it depends on your training system, right? It comes from hours of homework, seeing that setup work out in hindsight, thus increasing your confidence in the setup. Yeah, that's the thing. That's a cool answer too, because if you do the work right, if you do if you journal your trades and if you back test your setups, the confidence comes from numbers, from data, right? It really doesn't matter if you lose one, two, three, four trades in a row trading the same setup. If you did the back test correctly, and that setup is profitable, really doesn't matter if you lose three trades, right? Because you should be taking that same trade over and over on a vacuum because it brings money on the long term. Make a sound technical analysis and check fundamentals or forex news. Set stop, take profit and stop loss. No break and retest. No. By trusting and following the rules of your technical analysis in conjunction with fundamental analysis. Yeah, but we're talking about um, the actual probability of success of one setup. Now I see how you make money. This is hilarious. Thank you for being here, mate. I mean, if you don't have several streams of income, you are the dumb one. Check breakout points, retest zones, stop loss, and price target management. Yep. Backtesting, confirming, retesting, and forward testing the support and resistance levels. Not the supports and resistance levels, but the actual setup. For example, right? Yeah, I'm not talking. This is the thing, right? Um, Let me show you. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not gonna go through through my previous trades. Uh, let's have a look. Right. So this I'm gonna show you. So this is a setup that I trade, right? And this is a trade um, that we traded with the Swing Trading VIP group. That's another group. Uh, if you want to join, the link is below. But this is a setup, right? It's threefold, right? Retest of a previous key level, right? A break of the structure, um, um, etc. Okay. Yeah, sure. Now that's a good question, Jael. That's a great question, and I'm taking you very seriously. Well, we're going to do that after I finish with the um, uh, the raffle. You know, uh, I mean, I'm fully transparent, and we can discuss that anytime you want. Uh, you know, uh, unless I just I just don't react to trolls, right? But if you ask a question the way that you just did, of course I will, mate. So basically, that is one setup, right? That I trade a break off. I'm not gonna go through it, right? But it has certain rules, right? It has certain rules that um, or it has a checklist, right? That I go through. You know, if it checks all the checks on the checklist, I'll take the trade, right? And I know the probability of success of this setup, technically speaking, right? Um, um, because I have back tested it, right? And it's not about backtesting support and resistance. It's about backtesting the rules, let's call it, or that checklist that you go through before taking a trade. Yeah, sure. No, I'll do it today, mate. Don't worry. So, backtest and forward test, there is no possibility to calculate precisely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there is, mate. It's called data mining. You have this game, right, um is about math. It's about data, and that is it. We are very small players here, very small players, right? The edge comes from understanding um, the math behind the setups that you trade. Of course, that the edge also comes from understanding why these markets move the way they do, right? But by understanding the math behind the setups that you trade, that is going to give you an edge. That is going to give you confidence in your trading and eventually, long-term profits. Okay, flag pattern, no. So, the correct answer was backtesting. And the first person that answered that was Stephen Christie. Congratulations, mate. You are the winner of the raffle. Are you a VIP, are you a VIP member or not? And how the hell am I going to give you access? Can you message someone through YouTube? I don't think so, right? Shit, how am I going to do that? I didn't think about this. Damn. Hold on. Let's have a. I mean, let me have a. Let me have a minute to think about how I'm going to give you that prize. Shit. Hold on. I don't think you can message someone through. Fuck. Are, so you're a VIP? Are you a VIP member? So if you're a VIP member, email support. Hold on. Shit, I didn't think this through. All right, so hold on. I'm right here in your channel. Um, I don't know if you can. No, I don't think you can. You can message someone through YouTube, right? So how are we going to do this? Shit. Yeah. What's your Instagram? You know what? What's your Instagram ID? Or so you? All right. So you're not a VIP member. So you won 1 month on our VIP group and one-to-one 1 hour session with me. What's your Instagram handle? I'll DM you right now. You know what? No. Just tell me your Instagram handle and DM the Learn to Trade account right now. Um, yeah, that's the way we're going to do it. But you have to tell me what your Instagram handle is. So whilst you do that, Jahil, um, a chat about the VIP trades. Remember, these are not signals; they're just VIP. I mean, they're trades that I share and that we share, um, that you can choose to follow or not, right? Basically the same. But the thing is this. Up until now, right, up until about 3 weeks ago, we were doing things very differently, right? There's three traders in the group, right? There's Olympio Assis and there's me. And up until now, we were doing things very differently in the sense that um, we were trading. It's not that we were trading as a group, but we were trading in conjunction. How can I explain this, right? What we were doing is that basically we were pooling trades as a group, right? And um, sometimes trades from one trader on a loss um, were to come up above were to sum to a small loss from another trader, or basically trading the same market in the sense that, for example, if um, if I had taken I don't know, US dollar, Euro USD short, right? Basically a US dollar long. Another trader might have taken another US dollar long, and the other trader another US dollar long, right? On different markets. And sometimes trader might have taken two US dollar longs on two different markets. So that's a four US dollar longs. And of course, that no setup has a 100 probability of success. And in those cases, if the price traded against us, that was a 4x loss, right? Now we're doing things very differently in the sense that we are still, we are still the same traders, the same group, but we are starting to trade uh, individually in the sense that um, you can actually choose what trader to follow. And if, for example, at 1 a.m., I wake up at 1 a.m. to start my day. If at 1 a.m. I take a short on the pound, and another trader comes up at 3 a.m. and has a short pound, also he will take it because now we have different uh, accounts that are following each and every single one of our trades. And now, if that happens, uh, we are alerting all the VIPs that if they follow the first short on the pound, following the second short on the pound would be doubling the risk on a short pound, right? But if you weren't able to catch the first short on the pound, here's another opportunity for you to capitalize on a possible pound dip. So we're doing things differently now, right? And yeah, um, w- I mean the dips that you have seen on on the equity curve that follows the VAP trades was based on that. Um, so basically, we're still trading the same, but the way that we are delivering the signals and tracking the results is different, right? Before, on the on the VIP group, you would see, uh, maybe you could have seen, like I told you before, one, two, three, four um, trades, of course, on different markets, different currency pairs, but four trades based on the same currency, right? Now you could see the same four different trades on the four different currency pairs based on the same currency, but from different traders and with the alerts on the possible increase in risk, um, if you follow the second, third, and fourth, right? So yeah, I mean, and uh, though I mean, those are the things that we are changing. You know, this is an ongoing process. This is not an easy thing to manage, and we are always thriving towards delivering the best service. And I think that where we have landed and how we are moving forward is going to actually one, increase the returns on the VIP traders, and be absolutely and utterly more transparent. So if that, I mean, if that answers your question, mate, you know, cool. If not, you're more than welcome to ask away. As I told you, I don't shy away from questions when they are, you know, true questions, not trolls. So, Stephen, I'm just waiting for you, mate. I need to go. I've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm waiting for you to give me your Instagram handle. Damn it. Oh, there you go, Stephen. Oh. All right, here he is. Thank you guys for joining me again. Uh, I really enjoy these live streams, these live shows. Sometimes we find traits, sometimes we do not. It really doesn't matter. Um, just a small recap, you know. Personally, I'm looking for a break of the 96 45 level. This high is right here on the DXY to look for US dollar longs. Japanese yen again. If this reversal pattern breaks, I mean very good, but I have no setups to go short on the Japanese yen by buying the GJ, the Euro yen, Aussie yen, CAD yen, etc. Equities, I am looking at shorts, possible shorts on the Dow, at the retest of this previous base, and that's basically what I have. Actually, I have to put on my colors here. Well, I'll do that later. Basically, that's what I have going on here at the moment. Uh, Actually, I just have. I mean, there's. I don't know. Possible flag on the CAD, the USD CAD. Actually, I love this setup. Just have a look at this. On the daily price, respecting a 127.80. What is it? Shit, 127.40 or so. Uh, yeah, sure. Send them to support, mate, please. The 127. 35 or so. Here it is. Possible flag breakout. Let's have a look at the daily here. But I mean, let's have a look at possible targets to the upside on the daily. Let's have possible target. This is the no, this is 1 hour actually. Let's have a look at the daily. So possible targets to the upside. I don't know. Possible targets to the upside. Yeah, 128, 128.50 or so. Not to be greedy, 128.50. So if we go to the hourly 128, no, is it 120, 128? I can't see here 128.60. So let's have a look at the hourly. So on a possible break, I mean, on a possible break of the 127.70, that will be mediocre. 128.80. Stop loss would be around 86 pips. 128. I mean, yeah, possible 1 to 1 on a long on the USD CAD. I dig it. So I'll take a closer look at this and I'll send that trade if I take it to the VIP group, right? So if you didn't win the raffle, you can still join the VIP team. The link is below this video. And actually, if you let me show you this. Is cool. If you go here, right, on the link below this video, and you will land here, right? And if you click here, choose plan, you have an automatic coupon for a 14 pound discount. Um, yeah, already added to your order. So if you want to take advantage of that, just go ahead and click the link below the video, on the description of the video, and subscribe, right? So, again, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Jahil, if if you have all the trades itemized, yeah, yeah, send it to support, and yeah, I mean, we can have a chat from there. Don't worry. I'm always open for conversation when it comes to the VIP trades. And if it's actually a conversation that you want to have, of course, I'll have it with you. So there you go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And heads up to that possible USD CAD long, right? Cheers.